My name is Asia Ferrin. I am an assistant professor of philosophy at American University in Washington, D.C. I do research there. I work in moral psychology and feminist philosophy and normative ethics. I love the way philosophy feels. So I often describe doing philosophy as pulling apart taffy. So I'm asking questions about this problem, and then there are more questions. So I have to keep pulling and keep stretching, and sometimes I feel like I won't, find the thing that I'm looking for, but then I do. I think that for lots of people, philosophy can easily become disconnected, given that the main methods in philosophy are making arguments and doing theoretical analysis. I think it can be easy to make arguments and do theoretical analysis about people in the world without actually consulting people in the world, right? Or thinking about the impact that those arguments or theories have on people in the world. I think philosophy teaches us how to pause and ask more questions. I find myself saying, what you just said could mean several things. This came up recently with a friend. She said, I think it would be better if I didn't go to the dinner this weekend. And I paused and said, better in what sense? Better morally speaking, better pragmatically, better for you and your, own well-being, or better for others who might be at the dinner party. And so I think we were able to kind of break that apart and figure out what was really at the heart of the issue for her. And I think we're seeing how challenging and how important this is in our social and political climate, where it can be useful to pause and listen right here and understand. There are these kind of different ethical frameworks that are intended to help guide us through the world, right, morally speaking. And care ethics is one of those. What care ethics tells us is that we really need to think about whether our moral actions are caring. That's the guide for how we are, navigating the moral world. What does it mean to care? And then we can start, right, pulling apart. Well, I think to care is to meet somebody else's needs. But what if they don't want you to help them meet their needs? Oh, okay, well then maybe that's not caring, right? And we might have to start pulling apart there. We should all be thinking really carefully about what does it mean to care, and how do we provide that in our relationships.